Alright, hello, what's up mga parts? Ito pong muli ang inyong parts, Tico!
At ako naman ang inyong parts, Kent,
Para sa
Taraki Talks. Alright. Ikaw ba ay nag-YouTube, paring Brendel?
Oo naman, kadalasan.
Ilang oras ka naman nag-YouTube?
Ano lang, 1 minute, ganun.
Ba?
Tingin lang sa
Grabe siya.
thumbnail.
Sa Facebook naman,
Ano lang, 1 minute din.
kinompute mo ba kung ilang oras ka sa social media sa isang araw?
Sa isang araw sa social media, siguro 24 hours.
Talaga ba? Anyway, we are very much lucky again today, mga parts namin. At meron tayong isang special na guest for this afternoon para sa segment natin na Taraki Talks. Alright, so before anything else, I would like to introduce muna our guest for today. So she is actually an entrepreneur, an author. Ayan. Tapos isa rin siyang public speaker. Ayan, nakakaba. Isa rin siyang teacher.
Kaya ako nanginginig ngayon.
A teacher and of course an influencer.
Yes.
Alright, meron siya sa YouTube. Ang tawag doon sa YouTube niya ay Momshie Jhen channel. Ayan. So, curious ba kayong lahat?
Super me.
Yeah, me too. I'm very much curious kung ano ba ang content ni Momshie Jhen. Alright, so pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya-maya lamang. Alright, so let us all welcome Miss Jennifer Palaksa Baltazar. Hello po!
Hi! Naimbag nga aldaw, kada kayo nga duwa nga nagtataraki nga host, tatanga aldaw. Yan.
O, diba?
Galing kay Momshie Jhen.
Diba? Ang gagwapo.
Ay, salamat. Salamat naman. Anong nangyari?
Nangyari sa inyo.
Uy.
Okay.
Ayan, before anything else, saan po kayo galing ngayon?
Galing ako dito sa Trinidad. I went around to do my vlog. Yan.
Oh.
Yun, so vlogger, yeah.
Ang galing nga eh. Actually, mamaya tatanungin sana tayo kaso mamaya, i-round na lang din po ninyo yung mga audience natin dito.
Yeah, sure.
Handa silang sumagot.
Anyway, gusto ko munang magsimula sa pagiging teacher ni Momshie Jhen.
Ay, okay
Alright,
naman.
so how was the experience of becoming a teacher?
It has always been my passion to teach talaga ever since. When I was young, yan talaga yung ultimate dream ko, to be a teacher. I wanted to inspire the youth and be able to mold them to be better people when they grow up.
So, nung kabataan nyo ba, hindi maganda yung naging karanasan ninyo when you were younger?
Yeah. I had very difficult childhood. Sobra, serious na to.
Oh.
Sobrang difficult. In the sense that I wanted to become a teacher so I can be able to change the lives of the children who have been going through the same, obstacles that I have had when I was young. Kaya ganon.
Pwede bang malaman mo lang? Specific example. Grabe,
Siyempre,
personal.
I'm broken yung family ko kasi before. And then at the same time, yung poverty, syempre si tayo nga kwa, dati igid nga kwa. Well, when you're studying, there's no electricity, so hard before. Lampara lang yung gamit namin. I walk like 30 minutes. Yeah, I walk 30 minutes just to go to school. Diba? Tapos I only eat lunch. Ang pagkain ko lang nun, sopas.
Uy.
Diba? Tapos, yun lang yung ulam mo sa isang araw. So the hardship of life, simplicity of life at the same time. But I want to be a teacher in order to inspire yung mga bata na may pag-asa, gano'n.
Diba?
Uy, alam mo ako noon, yung lunch ko din noon, mantika na nga lang, ninakaw pa.
Baliw ka? Ako naman yung lechon manok.
Oh!
Hindi, lechon manok na
Sushi.
nakalagay
Yung bitsin ba yan?
Yun na yung ulam mo.
Yung chichirya na lechon manok.
Actually, ganun nga yung ulam ko.
Diba?
Nung bata kami, yung tigpipiso na parang yung ngayon, yung chips na ngayon ang tawag.
Ay, gosh.
Sa atin yung 1 peso, tapos yun na yung ulam mo. Yung sometimes it makes you realize, napakaswerte ng mga kabataan ngayon, diba?
Right,
Grabe.
exactly.
Yes. Pero grabe with all those experiences naman, you never gave up.
Yeah.
Yan. Grabe.
And then after becoming nagturo din kayo sa schools, right, ma'am?
Yeah. Kasi I am the eldest in the family and I have this sense of responsibility to become like a parent. Parang ganun. So gusto kong, ako yung tagapagtanggol ng mga kapatid ko, tagapagtaguyod sa kanila, mga ganun. So maaga rin ako nag-work. So I taught. Talagang first job ko was teaching. While I was studying pala, I was already teaching, grammar teacher na ako sa isang Korean school.
Oh, wow, grabe
Oo.
So,
Huwag niyo pong
parang
i-check yung grammar
part-time,
na.
part-time.
Joke lang.
Hindi naman grammar, English teacher. Ayun. Part of the subject is grammar.
Ayun.
Tapos when I graduated, yun, inabsorb na rin ako agad ng university to teach sa St. Louis University naman. Ayun.
And you taught
I
sa
taught,
SLU?
I taught tourism,
Ayun.
management, marketing,
Yes.
ganyan.
And what's amazing about Momshie Jhen, actually is yung volunteer works din niya.
Exactly.
Actually, she founded one of the
Hindi ko nga alam kung paano sabihin yun.
charter president.
Alright.
Yes, charter president ng poverty. Hala.
Carmen!
Nagbasa ako! Nagbasa ako.
Sige
Okay.
lang.
Anyway, this is a charity for children.
Alright.
So how did it start?
Okay. Kasi I lost my son, my second son,
Oh,
2019. So, that was
So
just
recently
recent.
lang,
Yeah,
yes.
recently lang talaga. So, parang, since it is the hardest, sobrang hardest part of my life, I and my husband thought of, parang in tribute to him, we founded yung, pangalan niya, Francis Baltazar Foundation.
Ayun.
Yeah, Francis Baltazar Foundation. So we help mga bata, children specifically, to in anything that they need. Ganon.
So usually these are the children who are orphan or yung mga, even if they're in a family.
Yun, yung mga marginalized,
Right.
orphans, yung mga nahihirapan, pati sa mga parenting. We also want to help the parents raise their children better. Oo.
So meron tayong mga kinakonduct din na seminars,
Yes.
outreaches.
Yes. And this is my personal. Pero yung organization or club level, I am the current president of Baguio Kindasan Lions Club. Yun, ayun pala yung nahihirapan
Kindasan,
kami
ayun,
i-pronounce.
sabihin.
Oh, sorry.
Kindasan is the beads of Mountain Province.
Oh.
Yun, dun founded yun.
They activate Kindasan.
Kindasan.
Kindasan. For the beads. It's like an heirloom bead na pinapamana sa mga, anak-anak.
Real galing. Oh. So,
Yun yung organization namin sa Lions Club. So it's also a civic organization. Hindi lang bata yung tinutulungan niya. It also helps. Ang goals namin, there are 5. Vision, diabetes, environment, pediatric
Wow.
cancer, mga ganyan. So marami siya.
So there are a lot
Hunger.
of causes talaga.
Yeah.
And how do you fundate this, yung mga causes ninyo?
There are 2 ways. First is we do fundraising. So that's one. So kung ano nung mga namin ginagawa, like we had an elephant project recently wherein nagbebenta kami online ng mga second-hand mga items na hindi naman ginagamit. O kaya naman yung ayaw na nilang gamitin, ganyan, na pwede pa naman. So that's one. Second is pwede kang bigyan ng funding ng the Lions Club International.
Mismo,
Yung international mismo. Or yung district, actually. District muna. Pero kung may global grants ka or so, pwede rin naman international.
And anyone can donate as well, no?
Yeah.
Cash, in kind.
Kaya kung may gusto po
Ayan.
dyan,
Yeah.
it
And of
will go
course,
to the right people.
Yeah. Magandang social media ang social media ngayon when it
Yes.
comes to fundraising events.
Yeah.
And I would like to know din, since you're a mom din, right? Like me, joke.
Mama ka na?
You're a mom.
Ngayon ko lang
What is
nalaman na ikaw pala. Oh my
No,
God.
kasi marami akong pamangkin.
Okay.
Ayun. What is the most challenging of becoming a mom naman?
Ay, nako. Saan nga ba? Saan ba ako magsisimula? Sa totoo lang, ang dami. There's a lot of challenges as a mom. But basically, the most challenging would be when your children are sick.
Right.
Like recently, diba, my children were sick. They have flu, both of them. So parang, hindi ka mapakali na kung pwede, wag ka nang matulog, ganun. Especially sa case namin na nawalan na kami. So parang, ang hirap na ngayon, praning ka lagi. Ang hirap mo. Kasi nung time na yun, when my son passed away, I was in Manila for work. And then, gone lang ako for 12 hours ha. So, naiwan, 12 hours lang. Can you imagine? Tapos pag uwi ko, wala na yung anak ko. Parang nakaka-trauma na. So, very traumatic yung experience in the sense na ayaw mong iwan yung anak mo na sa ibang tao. Except if it's kapamilya. pag pamilya ang kasama, parang medyo kampante ako. Pero kapag kunwari helper or nanny, mga ganyan.
Parang,
So yun. So that's the most challenging. It's seeing your children having a hard time when they're sick or they're being bullied, mga ganyan. So, masakit. Masakit bilang ay, niyak na ako. Charot!
how old is your kid? How old is your
6.
kid? 6 years old.
6 years old. Although siya yung bully, charot. Hindi naman.
Ganun.
Hindi, minsan kasi may mga, because of communication, hindi siya nakakaintindi ng ibang lingwahe. Minsan na, ano siya na, parang nalulungkot kapag nakikita mo hindi siya maka-bond o maka-express kasi nga, isa lang yung lingwaheng alam niya. So,
Aside from that, aside from knowing naman yung challenges na yan, of course, maraming pinagkakaabalahan si Momshie Jhen. So, we would also like to know, kasama 10 ng aming mga parts, ang ating mga parts, kung paano nyo naman minamanage ang inyong time and yung stress na nare-receive natin
Ay, oo.
everyday.
alam mo, hindi lang ikaw nagtanong sa akin yan. Sometimes they call me super mom.
Ay,
Oo, kasi nga, yung paano ko daw nagagawa, lagi yan nang tanong sa akin ng ibang mga mommies at saka ibang mga kababaihan. Paano ko daw na-manage? How do I do multitasking?
yes. Exactly.
Delegate. Parang sa business lang din, di ba? You need to know how to delegate because you cannot do everything yourself. So in business, like kunwari, in my business, I have my supervisor. She knows almost everything that goes on in the business. Tinuro ko lahat sa kanya. That's why kahit wala ako, in fact, I don't even go to the office.
Ay,
Oo.
Alam na niya.
Alam na niya. Ganun. So, i-delegate mo yun. Pagdating naman sa bahay, for example, sa helper, ganyan. So, alam na rin nila yung gagawin nila. Tapos may stay out nanny naman ako. So, sa isang linggo, I can go out 2 or 3 times a week kasi may stay out nanny para sa mga bata. Pero I'm a hands-on mom pa rin. So, I do everything at home.
Wow.
I do my vlogging, I do my editing at home.
Di ba?
Ay, ang galing.
Superwoman nga.
Oh, I do my business at home.
Oo nga.
Pero yung-
Ay, yes. Talking about business, ano pala
Oo.
yung business natin? Na nail and...
Yeah, I read that also kanina about
Ayan, I gave that up actually kasi hindi na kaya ng powers ko.
Titignan ko agad yung nails
Yung nails niya.
Momshie
It's a spa, Aphrodite Face and Nail Spa. It's located in Mabini. Ang nagmamay-ari na ngayon is my sister and my hipag kasi hindi ko na talaga kaya. Pero yung mainstay business ko is yung Agad yung Travel and Tours.
Oh, yes.
Up to now, yes. Up to now, I still manage and own it. And yun nga, I can leave it now with my supervisor and the staff. And I can do my work from home. So pag may mga quotations, I can do everything from home actually. Kaya yung
Power.
pagka-imbento ng work from home, sa akin nang galing yung charot.
Kasi matagal na.
Oo, bago pa mag-pandemic, mula nung naging momshie ako, natutunan ko to do everything from home.
Right.
Oo.
Kasi cesarean ako, tapos ilan yung anak ko, sunod-sunod sila. Di ba? Sobra yung asawa ko kasi charot ako. Pakialis yun.
Wala pong edit dito.
Sorry po.
Censored, charot.
Alright. Let's talk about Momshie Jhen dun sa
Yes.
YouTube channel.
Ah.
Alright. So, have you watched one episode ba?
Ay, oo naman. Grabe.
Can you tell us
Interesting
something?
nga.
Quiz ito, quiz.
Uy, gano'n. So, gusto ko
Quiz.
talagang malaman kung nanonood ba ako. Pero ang dami ko nang napanood. Pero one of the thing na talagang gustong-gusto ko is yung courage niya to go around and to walk around and talk with a lot of people.
Right.
Asking very, ano bang dapat na term doon? Controversial ba?
Questions ba?
Yes, very controversial na mga tanong.
Oo.
Iti-test nyo ba kami ngayon?
Actually, charot. At the end of this, nag-usap na kami ni Ash.
Ayun. So anyway, going back there.
Okay, go ahead.
So she's a content creator na lang. Sabi na natin content creator sa YouTube din. And I wanna know why it's called Momshie Jhen.
First.
And how did it start? Yan.
Okay. Ayan. So, yung Momshie Jhen, I started it during the pandemic. Kasi nga, everyone is stressed, depressed, ganyan. So, I wanted to do something that makes me still relevant. Kasi since tourism is not, kasi nasa industriya ako, tourism, diba? Since guests or tourists cannot go to Baguio, I want to bring Baguio to them.
No.
Diba? Virtually.
Oo
Yes.
naman.
Yeah.
Galing.
So virtually. So ang ginagawa ko, I make trivias about Baguio. I do virtual tours from a small corner, and I was carrying my son
Ay,
at that
along with
time.
you? During-
While vlogging. Kaya
Galing.
doon ako nagsimula na, kaya naging Momshie Jhen kasi I'm doing vlogging at the same time.
You're
Akay-akay
taking care
ko.
of your-
At nagdedede pa siya minsan.
Wow.
Pero nasa camera trick lang yan. Pwede kong, habang nagdedede siya, I can still talk. Alam mo yun, para-paraan ba pag mga momshies?
Naman.
Multitasker.
Totoo, kailangan mong maging ganun. Otherwise, you become insane, di ba? So there are ways of staying sane sa panahon ng pandemic.
Right.
So yun. And then I talk about our culture. Kasi nga, there's a lot of misconceptions about the Cordillerans. So I am so inspired to use that platform, the YouTube, to be able to share what I know from a local girl. Diba?
yes.
So, yun.
Momshie, talking about the misconception, ano yung pinaka, ano bang tawag dito? Yung misconception na tumatak talaga sa sa isipan natin.
Lagi mo naririnig.
Oo, na bigla kang, ay no, I have to educate people. Parang ganun.
It's basically the physical attributes of the Cordillerans. Hindi totoo.
Cordilleran
Di ba, I've been in the tourism industry since 2009. I've been guiding, and then I've been operating tours. And then, common misconceptions talaga nila. Kasi, by the way, I am guiding while wearing our Cordilleran attire.
Wow.
I do that
Showcase.
talaga. Kasi nga, syempre, I'm proud and I want to educate them about us. And then, syempre, the first thing they ask, wow, are you an Igorot? That's the first thing that they ask. Or I tell them, have you seen an Igorota? And they say, no, wala. Sabi, in fact, it's in front of you. Ha? Ganyan na sila.
Nagugulat, bigla.
And then, alam mo yung parang, ha? Talaga? Ayun. So, tatanungin ko na ngayon, ano bang akala nyo na itsura ng Igorot? Tapos, ganito, ganyan, which is very far from how we look like.
Right.
And then, din nga, they should not generalize in fact, na porque sobra kasi yung stereotyping talaga. Yan, so, tingnan mo naman, ay, Diyos, kagwapo, kaganda.
Andun pa. Kung saan man makakaabot ang Taraki TV.
Yes!
Oo, totoo yan.
So yun-
Actually, even in books, and it pains my eyes whenever I read those misconceptions in the books, na kahit ilang edition pa, actually nakakasakit. Gusto kong, kasi I worked once doon sa isang private school, and I saw it from a grade 5 book. 5th edition ng book.
5th
Hindi pa
edition
rin.
na.
Ganun pa rin yung nakalagay sa
Description.
And, ay, grabe. Nasakit. Nasakit talaga kasi
Talaga
from the
ba?
5th edition
Parang yung
talaga.
pag-iwan niya
And
sa'yo.
akala ko dumaan siya.
Uy, may nalaan.
Uy, may dinadaanan ang
Okay.
lahat ng book, di ba? Mas especially pag ginagamit siya ng mga schools. Dadaan
Alright.
sa ng proseso ng DepEd. But it still pains my heart to see it na hindi siya na-scrutinize ng gusto.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why we think naman sa mga vloggers na
Yes.
kahit yung small vloggers pa na they're in. Uy, by the way, sa TikTok, di ba ma'am? Sa TikTok, it's a 60-second siya, pero at least they're showcasing din yung culture natin and traditions. And that's one way of educating na rin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uso
Ang galing.
na social media, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yun.
Kudos.
Di ba?
So yun, I hope marami sa inyo yung nanonood is to use these kinds of platforms. At first naman, hindi ko naman inaasahan na it will grow big. Of course, everyone would want it to grow big and be able to reach, lalo na yung mga non-Cordillerans, para ma-educate sila. And then pati nga dun sa kay Wang Ud before, I had a commentary or reaction. I even made a tula about that. Yun, and then it's watchable naman. Kaya nakakatuwa kasi maraming nakaka-appreciate nung ating advocacy of enlightening and educating our fellow kababayans. Kasi kadalasan ito pa may misconceptions is mga Pilipino pa. 'Di ba? Pinoy pa mismo. Kaya sabi ko, ano ba kayo?
Totoo naman.
Wake up! Ganon.
Parang nasa
Usually
din na ng
talaga
mga
sa
Pilipino ang
Philippines,
kanya niya. Kaskas
Pag
din.
na-criticize sila outside,
yun.
Tapos, sila din lang. Joke lang.
But at least because of World Wide Web at saka yung social media, nakakatulong, no?
You also conduct interviews, right, ma'am?
Oh.
Can you give us tips on how to do interviews? Siguro 3, ganun?
Sa hosting.
Hosting.
You just enjoy. Enjoy. And ako, spontaneous lagi when I ask questions. Although meron ka na dapat naka-prepare o bullet type. And syempre, you have to study your subject.
Right.
You always have to study your subject so that you know how to go about with the story. Kasi pag alam mo yung background niya, alam mo rin kung ano yung interesting na itatanong mo sa kanya. 'Di ba? And then, so that's one. Second is, enjoy. Kasi makikita sa camera.
Kung nag-enjoy.
Ako talaga eh.
Serious. Nag-enjoy ba? Oo naman.
Di ba, makikita talaga sa camera and as much as possible, exaggerate mo ng konti. Kasi nga, akala ko masaya na ako, pero nung tinignan ko sa camera, hindi pa pala. Ay,
hindi.
totoo! Na dapat pala, one notch level ka. Kung kunwari feeling mo masaya ka, dapat
Sige, sayahin pa.
That's true. That's what I have learned while doing it.
Uy, we will take
Kaya
that.
kailangan talaga step up talaga. Okay.
Yung mga tipong energy mo, dapat mga tipong...
Oh my God.
Ayun.
So ngayon pa lang, ngayon ko lang na-realize ko ang lamya ko na pala.
Sa lagay na yan, malamya pa talaga.
I-review mo muna yung sarili mo. Mamaya.
Oo, grabe.
Ayan.
And then, third, Momshie?
The third one
Ay,
is...
sorry.
Meron pa palang third, no?
May third pa.
Okay.
Ako, I learned to listen. I learned to listen. Kasi minsan may tendency ako, very excited ako to ask questions. Hindi ko napapatapos yung guest ko. Ay, sabi ko, sorry, hindi pa pala natapos. Na-excite ako, ang daldal ko kasi. So, yun, I learned to listen to them. And then, kapag nagli-listen ka din kasi, mas maganda yung follow-up question mo. Merong maganda yung transition ng kwento. Oo. Kaya pag nag-edit ako, alam, maganda rin. Di ba? Hindi kayong nag-jump from one topic to another. So, if you listen, you know the interesting and then the good question to ask the guest. Yes.
Wow, coming from Momshie Jhen. Thank you very much naman sa tips for interviews, di ba?
Yung
Ayan.
pinaka-controversial ko na interview, nakita mo ba?
Ay.
Hindi siya nanonood.
Oy.
Hayaan mo siya.
Uy, wag mong ganyan laglagan. Hindi, napanood ko yun. Pero wag na natin pag-usapan.
Yeah, it's actually about doon ako sobrang nabash. Kasi nga feeling nila bias daw ako. Bakit ka daw siya ini-interview?
Yes.
Dapat daw dalawa sila. I invited naman both.
Yes,
Pero,
but the only one.
Isa lang yung nag-respond.
Wala tayong magagawa.
Correct.
Oo,
Diba?
may isa lang pinag-respond.
Yun lang, kailangan you get used to the bashers din.
Yun na, ang susunod sana na question. How do you handle bashers naman?
Ay.
Especially na sa YouTube channel or sa Facebook din.
May celebrity ka na tayo.
Lalo na yung recent ko ng mga segment, yung sa survey, di ba? Sobrang ang daming bashers doon. How I handle it. I always try, kasi I teach customer service. So I have to walk the talk. So as much as possible, I always handle them diplomatically. Hindi ko pinapatulan talaga. Hindi ako patola. So kung pag binato ako ng tinapay, binato ako ng bato, binabato ko sila ng mamon. Diba? Para mabusog sila.
At kape na rin. Para
Kape na rin, correct. Uy, gusto ko yun.
Diba?
So, ganun. I mean, serious, kidding aside, I try as much as possible to understand what they're saying, and then ayoko lang magpa-affect, ganun. Tapos you try to handle them diplomatically always.
Right.
Kasi ang dami kong napapatwist na sobrang galit na galit, tapos biglang yung the tone of your chat or napapaano mo sila. Napapabaliktad mo or napapatone down mo yung galit nila. Marami pang mga galit eh. May mga galit din. Hindi pong caps lock, tapos
laki-laki ng kasalanan.
oo, na parang anong ginawa ko sa'yo, te? Ganun. Diba?
Pwede ba?
So talaga nagde-direct message sila sa inyo?
Doon sa
Chat.
chat, doon sa comment section, 'di ba? Yung iba hindi ko na pinapatulan kung alam ko namang medyo yung pag-iisip niya medyo mababaw. Ayokong maki-level charot. Yung tipong mga wala namang kakwenta-kwenta or parang bugso lang ba ng dadaman or alam mong troll lang.
Oo, naman.
Hindi na. Pero yung minsan yung below the belt o kaya naman yung tipong pwede mo namang i-explain.
Yes.
Ayun, I give an answer.
Tsaka kung iti-check mo naman yung profile, di ba?
Oo, kumalang.
Tapos wala naman pala. May amon ka na.
Uy, isang sa akin, bayad daw ako.
Ay.
Yun kasi, and I don't like it. Kasi hindi naman totoo.
Ayan.
I wish, di ba? I hope ganun nga, no?
Oo.
May nagbabayad sa atin.
Sana naman.
Pwede ba?
Sir, baka naman. Baka naman.
Mura lang naman.
Tumatanggap po kami.
Gcash number 0.
Ilang digit
Joke
ba?
lang.
Pero depende ko anong tsura mo. May physical qualification. Char-char lang po yun.
Ayun.
Okay.
Pero grabe,
Ayun.
lahat
Hindi
naman
man.
talaga ng nasa social media platform, asahan na natin na merong mga bashers.
Right.
And whatever na mga causes na pinaglalaban natin, as long as we know yung pinaglalaban natin and we can stand on it.
That's
Power.
true.
Thank you very much, contestant number 2.
Seryoso, man. Sandali nga, may bag dun.
Nakikita ko nga yung bag. Pero before tayo mag-bag rate,
Oh, sige.
gusto mo na nating tanongin ay advice ni Momshie Jhen para sa ating mga viewers na nanonood.
Yes,
Ano
even
kaya
to the
pwede
moms,
nyo?
no?
Yes, especially sa mga moms natin.
Oh, ano nga? Which one? Which part? Anong gusto nyo?
Advice sa kanila especially in sa social media platform.
Okay.
ganun.
Okay. Ano nga ba? Depende kasi kung pagiging mother or life in general. Basta in life in general siguro, I always believe in the saying na everything happens for a reason. The person that you are now is a product of the circumstances and the hardships that you have been through in the past. That's why you have to be thankful of who you are and you have to thank your past. And I thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 11, our new Missing person.
Yes.
Wow.
Pero kidding aside, I'm serious about that.
Right.
It has always been my motivation in life. Na laging merong light at the end of the tunnel. Mga ganung mga effect. Kasi sobrang dami kong pinagdaanan. Fight lang sa buhay. Always find an inspiration for you to get out of, to get that and see that light at the end of the tunnel.
Sinong inspiration natin ngayon?
Basta may ilaw.
Sorry naman.
Para meron kang direction, di ba? Kung walang ilaw, kawawa ka naman.
Look at the light.
Okay, ayan.
On the forehead.
Pero siguraduhin mo hindi yung patay sindi sa gabi na
Oo
ilaw.
naman, yung Kim.
Kasi mahirap na ba? Ibang direction na yun.
Ikaw din.
Okay.
Ayusin.
Ala, yung bag ko. Oh my
na
God.
dito. Ang laki, wow. Kayamanan natin.
Yes.
Yes.
But,
Oh!
Wait, I like it. It's more fun in the
The Philippines.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we buyang-yang all, dalaman ng bag ni Momshie Jhen, we would like to know the top 5 naman na nilalagay mo sa iyong bag.
Lagi.
Lagi. Nandito.
Hindi
Ay,
dapat nawawala.
Justin, pwedeng pahiram yung totoong bag ko.
Ay, yung totoong bag. Uy, gusi.
Hindi.
Hello, Justin.
LV lang siya. Hindi, ito talaga yung regular bag ko. Yan kasi work bag. Ayan.
Work
So,
bag.
dalawa ang ating kwan.
Sige, punta mo natin yung
So ito muna.
Ito muna. Okay.
Ala, pwede bang ako na? Nakakaya baka may makita kayong panty, ganun.
Okay lang po yan, madam.
Ala, nakakaya.
Bubuyang-yang
Warning
natin.
lang po, sobrang dumi. Okay.
Ay, may nalaglag?
Ay, ano po yun? Ayan.
Okay.
Yan. So, ay paharap. Yung wallet ko na,
Yan,
Gucci.
top 1.
na Igorot wallet.
Oh.
Ito yung top 1.
Hindi ko na ginagamit yung malaking wallet ko. Ito na lang kasi ito bigay ng dito.
That's okay.
Ay, sorry.
Ay, ang daming kayamanan. Ginto.
Oo nga. Credit card syempre.
Oo.
Tapos yun, pera.
Pwede na
Sige.
siyang i-hold up. Charot.
Inuna ko muna itong kunin kasi baka mamaya ibulsa niyo sa
Hindi baka may makita kami
May,
square.
tago ko muna.
Ano yun? Ayuda?
Top 5?
Top 5.
Oo. So
Ang
first,
top 5 is phone, alcohol, lagi.
Okay,
Wala
tingnan muna
tayong
natin
phone?
kung nasan yung phone.
Ay, nandito kasi sa ano ko.
Ay, ito ba yung phone?
Hindi yan bayad. Huwag mo ipakita.
Maliw ka.
Okay, wallet.
Wallet yung
Which is
second.
this one.
Ayan.
Yan.
Third.
Tissue. I always bring tissue.
Wala naman. Joke. Ito.
And then alcohol.
Alcohol. Tapos,
Ay, ilan na? Apat na yun.
oh,
And lipstick. Oo, lipstick.
may lipstick na.
Ay.
Ay, dalawang
Anong
klase.
ano?
Ayan,
Madam.
yung lipstick ni Madam. Ito ay number, hindi ko lang.
Number... wala.
Wala.
Lipstick is life kasi kailangan mong, di ba, nagsha-show tayo. So, ngayon, may lip gloss.
Lip gloss dito.
Gusto mo? Try. Sarap.
May lip tint ako.
Yun ang lip tint. Yun o.
Yung lip tint ba
And
yan?
then this is lip gloss.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Tapos,
Okay, bigyan mo na lahat.
meron din
Yun
siyang
nga.
pen. What's the importance of pen?
Ay, para sa ano? Para hindi ka gumagamit ng pen ng ibang tao pag nagre-register.
Oh.
Diba? Sa mga pinapasukang building.
Tapos,
Pag po kayo
meron din siya,
mag-alala, kulangot ako. Joke lang.
meron din tayo 20 peso bill.
Ayan.
Para saan po?
Ay, kasi kanina
Pamasahin natin.
kumain kami ng ice cream, nagutom siya eh.
Ay.
Nagutom
Gutom din
siya.
ako, madam. Joke
Oo,
lang.
ako din. Sarap.
Baka
Anyway.
Ay, it's IMO. para sa mata.
Para sa mata.
Kasi may astigmatism ako, ganyan.
Ay.
And madalas may pumapasok sa mata ko, kaya nagmamigraine ako pag ano, kaya
Shame.
same ka din. You can relate.
Hindi niya matanggap na
Pero ayaw ka lang.
Daming
Kaya
alcohol.
ko pa ganun.
And then, syempre ang kanyang pocket tissue.
Oo, talagang may paayuda.
Puro tissue.
Baka may secret plan.
Ay,
Ay, naghanap talaga eh.
Okay.
Ayan.
Ay!
Ay, wow! Award! Michael Kors.
Okay.
yung authenticity chenes niya. Diba? Kasi malay mo, pag binenta ko yan, dyan pa rin yun.
At ang kanyang flash drive.
Ay, hindi, ano yan? Bluetooth.
Ay, sorry naman.
Bluetooth para sa phone.
Oh, nice.
Grabe.
Sa speaker tsaka sa phone.
Sorry po.
Hindi namin alam yun.
Puro-
Puro din siyang
Hindi kami teke.
Puro ballpen.
dungdung na pen. Ayan.
Uy,
Saka-
gusto mo ng glitters? Okay.
This is hindi to pen. Ay, pen din siya.
Ano siya? Anong tawag doon? Yung...
Pang phone.
Tsaka pang pen na rin. Pasensya na, nasa camera ako. Ayos ako.
Okay lang yan.
Okay lang.
Jay.
Okay,
Ayun,
go.
wala na po. It's all empty
galing.
now.
Buti na lang.
Alright,
Now,
habang
return.
binabalik natin yan, meron din naman tayong games. So,
Ayun,
meron kami
yung 5 word
5
natin.
words. Yeah, so, ready?
Okay, game.
Ready tayo habang binabalik natin. So, first word, okay. Okay.
Kaya mo yan. First word.
Jen.
Ah?
First word natin ay Jen.
Gem.
Jen.
Ah, Jen.
Momshie Jen. Ito yan.
Anong gagawin ko? Word na equivalent, di ba?
Oo. Momshie Jen. Yun na lang.
Ay, sorry. Kailangang ingatan. For a while
Ano
lang.
nga ba? Momshie Jhen. Tapos kahit ano, adjective.
Yes.
Oo.
Anything under the
Anything.
sun.
Okay,
Ilocano
yes,
kang
hindi nyo pala kinalkal yung credit card ko.
Gold ba?
Kasi nakakaya sa silver.
Bronze kasi yung bronze.
Ala, ano nga ba?
Platinum pa.
Oh, Momshie Jen. First word natin ay Jen.
Loyal.
Loyal. Alright. Second
Sobrang
word.
loyal ako. Charot.
Second word natin ay children.
Treasure.
Ay.
My greatest treasure. Like,
Isang dali.
sobra. Ay, isang word lang pala. Ay, sorry.
Momshie Jen, may tanong ako.
Ano yun?
Ano ang anak ng shell?
Ano ang anak ng?
Shell.
Mini shell?
Tawag sa anak ng shell.
Great-grandson shell? Ang corny ko ba? Ang corny yata nung pakakalabasan nito.
Oo.
O ano?
Children.
Saglit.
Anyway, third.
Uy, nasaan na yung ano, merienda?
Oo, kaya na nga lang
Hindi,
tayo.
nagutom ako dun sa
Ay,
sinabi.
oo, talaga.
Anyway, mga parts namin, third word na tayo. Anong isda? Joke lang.
Okay, so let's go to the third word. Tourism.
Tourism. My life.
Ay.
It's, yeah. Explain pa ba yun?
Fourth word, volunteer.
From the heart.
Ay, naman.
7 words, di ba?
Oh, yes. Fifth word, mother.
Wait, ang hirap naman nun. Mother.
Mother.
Kung kaya natin. Kung kaya natin sa kailaliman.
May
Tama.
motivation.
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 Sixth naman natin, syempre kung may mother, meron din tayong family.
Family is my love. It's love. Family is love talaga, sobra.
Okay. And the last word,
1, 2, 3, go!
Taraki.
Shock ah. Charot.
Oo naman, grabe
Si
ka.
Tayo. Oh, igurot. Yan na lang.
Oo.
Taraki is the igurot.
Ay,
Sobrang taraki in everything in life. The cowboy style. The diskarte in life. Talagang taraki yung mga igurot. Kakaiba. One and only. You're unique. Ikaw. Tsaka ikaw. Unique.
Oo naman.
Kinalibutan ako doon.
Nilabutan din.
Ano yun? Anyways, ano yung mga ginagawa nyo ngayon?
Oo.
Recently.
Pwede
Yun.
Paano natin
Yeah,
yung
i-plug din talaga.
Okay,
mga
so
activities.
I hope you can subscribe to my channel. It's Momshie Jhen. My recent interview was with Miss Earth 2020. That's Roxy Bayens. And you will know about her life story. It's called Real Talk with Momshie Jhen. Pero the channel is Momshie Jhen. I talk about the life of the real people, the big and the small, the medium and the ano. and then yung isa is I also have travel vlogs that's still on Momshie Jhen. I also feature local products, local businesses, and I try to help small businesses. Fini-feature ko sila as long as they have a unique story to tell. And lastly is my recent endeavor yung survey. I do surveys. It's because of I want to hear also the talk of the people. Kasi puro politician na lang yung ini-interview ko, like si Mayor Magalong, Mayor Dumogan, and other politicians. Ngayon naman, tao naman. I mean, tao. Hindi pala sila tao. Yung masa.
Tao naman. Tao.
Masa naman. Sorry po. Yung masa naman. Kaya I went into that. Yung Kalya survey.
Pero the Jhen sa Momshie Jhen is JH.
Jhen. I have here. Ito.
Ayun naman. Wow, sana all. Momshie Jhen.
Ayan. So, Momshie Jhen on YouTube.
Baka may merch ka din.
Yes. Meron na po tayong merchandise. Mag-PM lang kayo sa Facebook page namin. Sa Momshie Jhen.
Makapag-PM na mamaya.
And then, nagpapamigay kami ng mga magpipamigay kami next week ng ano to? What's that? Yung keychain.
Keychain. Ay, galing. Baka natin.
Sa mga i-interview namin. Kaya magpa-interview na kayo. Joke.
Sige, sa Real Talk.
Ay, oo. Palit tayo.
Parang gusto ko yun.
Gusto ko, i-host ko kayo lahat.
I-grill yata
Uy,
tayo.
gawa tayo ng collab.
Oh, sige
Mag-game
po.
tayo, tapos short lang sa serious stuff. Kailangan ko kasi to go through that eh. Kasi may iyak-iyakan lagi yung show ko.
Ay.
Merong tears of lagi.
Joy.
Oy, sige. Sure.
Tapos, game. May game
abangan nyo
content.
yung mga Taraki. Naka-record yan.
Yeah.
By the way, sana naman ang unang may interview ay si Direk.
Ay, oo nga.
Para natin yung story. Tapos
Oo
yung
nga.
yung kalokohan silang dalawa na. So si
Paiyakin
Direk.
natin si Direk.
Oo, tama.
Kasi
Ay, goal natin yan.
Gusto ko malaman yung puso. Ilabas natin yung heart of his advocacy. Kasi ayan.
Di ba?
Okay,
Alright,
so
any more Instagram, TikTok,
And then, na lang yung business saan. Siguro namin.
alright, guys.
I hope supportahan niyo po yung mga local tour operators po na accredited ng Department of Tourism kasi kami po ay pilit na lumalaban ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Kaya tignan mo yung mga racket ko ginagawa ko dahil nga walang negosyo masyado sa turismo. Pero we're still thriving and we are still trying our best to be able to survive this pandemic. It's because of our staff.
ano pa lang pangalan ulit?
Agut Yung Travel and Tours.
Agut
Yes.
Yung,
It's the Igorot name of my father.
Nice.
Which
means may
Ayun, passed down. Igorot name lang talaga. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung meaning niya.
Agut Yung.
I hope you can also try our jeepney, Suligmay. Suligmay Tourist Jeep, no? Kasapulan yung agrent.
Okay.
Kasi wala masyadong tourist ngayon, so yun.
Suligmay.
Suligmay Tourist Jeepney. Okay.
Ang galing.
Okay.
Alright.
So, thank you very
Well,
much,
thank you so
Momshie
much.
Jhen.
Yun, dami ko nang na-plug.
Hindi, okay lang yun. Sulit-sulitin na.
We've learned a lot na naman ngayong araw na ito. Coming from a mom,
Yeah.
and then of course a vlogger, an entrepreneur, lahat
Author.
na. An
Oo.
author also. Hindi natin
Speaker
napag-usapan
din.
yung
Ay, oo
book
nga.
niya.
Talagang kulang yung oras.
Pero dahil dyan, pwede niyo naman siyang tignan doon sa kanyang YouTube channel at sa kanyang Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yan. Alright, so this has been your Parts to Go.
And this is your Parks Kent for
Taraki Talks. Bye!